go. What the heck? Ah, I turned the volume off. Ah, lame. Alright. Hold on.
Welcome back to another episode of Before You Buy, the show where we give you some straight-up gameplay and our first impressions of the latest games releasing. Hi folks, it's Falcon. Out of all the subgenres of Souls-like, the Neo-like has proven itself to be a consistent but sometimes
Neo-like?
alternative. Team Ninja found something that worked with the original Neo, and their games have been following that formula for about a decade now. Other than taking an open-world deviation with Rise of the Ronin, all of their games up to and including the core Neo titles are pretty much the
Not sure if I'm liking the visuals. Hold on. We gotta upgrade these visuals. Hold on. Nah, because that's a bad first impression. You know, you can't have a bad first impression. Okay, let's try this one more time. All right, Neo 3, Before You Buy. Let's see if it's better than Dark Souls 3.
Welcome back to another episode of Before You Buy, the show where we give you some straight-up gameplay and our first impressions of the latest games releasing.
All right, some gameplay.
Out of all the subgenres of Souls-like, the Neo-like has proven itself.
Okay, Neo-like is a subgenre of Souls-like. I see.
Alternative. Team Ninja found something that worked with the original Neo, and their games have been following that formula for about a decade now. Other than taking an open-world deviation with Rise of the Ronin, all of their games up to and including the core Neo titles.
Not sure if I like the animations.
Formula. Wolong had the
Just me though.
Stranger Paradise had job classes. I mean, it was a Final Fantasy game, which is mind-blowing. But beyond a few alterations here and there, it was pretty much
what the classic
this third
Souls-like encounter there.
Finally seeing some innovation, and all it took was a little game called Elden Ring to make it happen. We've now seen 2 Souls series come out only a week apart that have been heavily influenced by that game. But right from the start,
Elden Ring inspiration. I like that. Now, as someone that played Elden Ring, I can tell you that's definitely a good sign. Okay, I want to see more Elden Ring-like games. As a matter of fact, I just want to see Elden Ring 2. Can we get Elden Ring 2, please?
Neo does it a lot better. Like, a lot better. I don't just mean the Elden Ring stuff, either. I mean, Neo 3 is an improvement in just about every single way. Neo 3 is one of those games that just feels really good to play. You can really feel Team Ninja's experience with action games working in this series' favor. Everything's just so snappy, so responsive.
Snappy. Okay. That's a good sign.
Guys. The overload of like
see, by the animations, I feel like it doesn't look buttery smooth like he's saying. But if the game plays like that, I guess we'll have to find out.
And submenus, it's still there. I cannot imagine how confusing this is for somebody who has never played a Neo game. Like, they throw
I can't wait
stuff at you from minute one. But that's what you're getting with these games. If you like it or not, it's there. I think sometimes the game is working despite these things, and sometimes it's actually working because of them. But it's working. That's the important part. As usual with this series, it's a
nice little tutorial.
It's super intense combat, broken up by a lot of futzing around in menus, and making a lot of necessary but ultimately minor stat adjustments to your character build. There's so many separate upgrade menus, not even counting the whole inventory system.
Dang, I can't just overload strength and just run it that way. I gotta upgrade all these little spec trees and all these little abilities.
You constantly do need to check back in on because you're collecting tons of loot. That is, I mean, that's just common in this game at this point. That feels mostly unchanged. The needlessly complicated character building is just something you either jive with or you have to get over to enjoy the Neo series. For my part, I mean, I don't normally like it, but for whatever reason, I like it in Neo. It might be that it feels more rewarding here than it...
I'm not against that sort of thing, so I could look forward to that. We'll see.
Souls-likes, but other games. Like, it makes these games different from your average Souls-like, of course. Still, I can even understand why people complain about it. On average, you're spending a lot more time doing menu busy work in this than in any other Souls-like, period. And Neo 3 doesn't do anything to change that. But when it comes to the actual game part, the running around and killing stuff, that has never, ever been better. The semi-open world is a
best one so far
for the series. The addition of an entire alternate playstyle you can switch to with the press of a button, the ninja style. I mean, it has me thinking of frickin' Yakuza.
I was actually gonna say that. Yeah, that sounds like Yakuza. Wait, what?
You know, there's
That's
other
crazy.
games that do that, but that's what I associate that with, and frankly, it fits in very well here. Also, being able to jump around is fun. It makes the levels more interesting. The bosses are some of the best in the series. I've always had a soft spot for Neo. I think they're probably one of the better subgenres of Souls. Like, we have subgenres. Now we have subgenres of Souls. Like just a matter of a couple years ago.
Yeah, I like how we have roguelikes. And then you got I don't know. You got subgenres of that, surely. It keeps going.
Souls like
It keeps going.
And it's like there's so many of them that you need to say more words to distinguish what the hell you're saying. Anyway, tangent aside, I think this is very possibly going to be the best one yet of the Neo series. At least that's my impression so far. This is, of course,
That's promising.
Video is not a full review. I have not completed the game yet. I can't call this 100% definitive, but at this point, what I've played, I have to say I'd recommend it. Like, it's hard for me to imagine it.
Do you really need to beat a whole game to be able to recommend it? I don't know. I feel like once you're several hours in and you like the game, it's like, okay, you like the game. And maybe it has a bad twist somewhere, but like, it's a good game.
Going downhill to a point where it's not worth it anymore. I think fans of the series are gonna love it. It's like I said, I think it's the best of the three. But just fans of Souls-likes in general or challenging action RPGs, it's really good. Again, possibly the best Neo, and therefore the best Team Ninja Souls-like yet. It does have its fair share of flaws, but they're not the kinds of flaws
Let's hear 'em.
you can't ignore. The game is so much fun to play, it doesn't really matter. And believe it or not, the PC version is actually well optimized, which is not something I expected in the least. So if your primary concern is if they screwed up, put those worries to rest. The game is the real deal. It is the opposite of screwing up. It is screwing down. I don't know. That may not be the opposite. If that's the opposite, then it's that. If not, it's just a really good game. It's been a while since the second game, too, so if you're unfamiliar with
Maybe Hammered Down?
quick summary. It is, of course, a Souls-like. It's set in a historical Japanese setting. There are real-world figures in here, but don't expect to learn anything. I don't know if you consider learning historical things while playing video games a good thing or a bad thing, but that's not happening here. It is not designed to teach you things. I think the historical stuff just helps it be easier to fill things out, and nice little bonus for people who already know the stuff. Of course, there's random loot. That is divisive, but I mean, it's there. That's a fundamental component of the need.
Dang, random loot is divisive? Really? I mean, I can kind of see why, right? If you get something that maybe really helps your run, or the opposite where you like really need something but can't get it. I kind of get that.
In the old
If it's
games,
random,
very
right?
linear structure. You are generally going level to level. That is, of course, not the case here. But I'm just explaining the series. The plot's totally incoherent. The stats are crunchy. The boss fights are the highlights. At least if they're not a difficulty spike boss, then they're just gonna block your progress and you're just gonna get mad. But if you channel that rage, you will harness an incredible power. The series is known for the complexity of its combat mechanics. There's 3 different stances. Every weapon has its own unique skill tree, special moves, mechanics. It's all here, and there's this ubiquitous key pulse ability that's essential for keeping your stamina bar filled. There's special guardian spirits. There's living weapon attacks. Neo 3 has all of this and more, and they add in a 3rd strong attack ability that recharges when performing attacks. So at any given moment, you have 3 separate skills recharging that you can unleash at any moment. The 3rd game...
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like Dark Souls 3, the roll and the swing. I'm either rolling or I'm swinging, and that's about it.
Pulls back a little bit of the complexity of the weapon skill trees in an attempt to simplify things, but I wouldn't call it a full-throated attempt at streamlining the weapon skill trees. It is a little simpler. Point is, game has a ton of depth to the basic combat, and even more with the addition of the ninja stance, which has its own weapons, armor, skills, everything, and being able to switch to it instantly gives you so many options when it comes to engaging with a situation that I could see it be overwhelming for certain people, particularly people new to the series. I would call this a big issue if Neo 3 tossed you in the deep end right from the start, but for a Souls-like, this is probably one of the most forgiving in the opening hours. And in general, I would say that Neo 3 is probably the easiest game in the trilogy so far. Like I said, I haven't beaten it yet, but the boss encounters, I would say the hardest one was actually the first one, and that was partly because I was still adjusting to the mechanics, figuring out timing, particularly on the boss counter mechanic. It's not another parry-heavy Sekiro game. The only real counter.
Thank goodness, man. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the parries of Sekiro. I mean, personally, I haven't beaten the game yet, but I played it for, a few hours, maybe 3, 4, a little bit more than that, and I don't know, the parry just wasn't hitting quite like the Dark Souls roll, in my opinion.
The ones where your enemy glows red, they're heavily telegraphed. They give you the biggest bonuses for hitting them. And while the game does have parry mechanics, they're not really as essential as a lot of post-Sekiro Souls-like.
Yeah, I mean, I can parry, but it's just, it's kind of annoying.
They're often relentless, but this game gives you a lot of tools that do make things easier. Co-op is still an option, but now you can also summon NPCs of other players to assist you with fights. And bosses either don't
mimic tier.
Scale very little when you bring in some help. So the fights are generally not too bad. The game gives you a lot that you can do before even fighting them. Like, you're never forced to stop and grind before a boss to play catch up, because in Neo 3 you can just go and do something else. Which brings us to the biggest,
kind of like Elden Ring,
open world. Between the more linear segments of the game, which there are still a lot of. So if you're less enthusiastic about open world stuff, don't worry. It's not a big change to the Neo formula outside of sort of the connective tissue of it and, other stuff to do. Like, it never goes full Elden Ring. It's more like there's 4 large, non-linear levels to explore with some Ubisoft-style points of interest to check out. The levels are small enough to still feel carefully designed with little secrets and optional routes to go down, but open enough that you can tackle them from multiple angles. There is a little bit of repetitive open world fluff. I'm not going to say there isn't. Like, there is straight-up outposts full of enemies that you will need to clear out, but being able to sneak around stabbing guys Assassin's Creed style, it's pretty refreshing in this game. The open world activities actually help break things up in a way that I appreciate. Like, I'm not saying they're like substantially better than other games. They're just contextualized with better stuff. Like, they feel, again, maybe a little more satisfying just because contextually, like, they're part of something bigger instead of something smaller is attached to those things to pad out the playtime, if that makes sense. There's also mini objectives. Target shooting, chasing catball yokai, and the occasional enemy gauntlet, but it's fun, and these things reward you for completing stuff, and like, the rewards are worth the effort. These more open levels.
Nobody's alerted yet?
A major contributing factor for why Neo 3 is the easiest game.
Lock in, y'all, dang!
Far outpace the recommended level at any given time. And this being Neo, where your level and the quality of your equipment can make a huge difference, being able to outlevel the main story quests before you get to them turns even the most intimidating bosses into chumps. Like, if you do that, they're bozos, they're jabronis. Just imagine any amazing insult. That's what the bosses turn into. Of course, it's totally up to you whether you decide to do that. If you clear out the more open levels, you will make things easier for yourself. Or if you barrel on underprepared and underleveled, like, it's refreshing. The option is there, honestly. Some people like it one way, some people like it the other. And some people like both. I'm not even complaining. One of the things I like about the absolute best Souls-likes is that they do give you the option. You can go do something else if the path gets too difficult. As much as I do appreciate a good challenge, it's nice to at least know there's another option available, so if you don't want to slam your head against a brick wall,
right, you get 2 brick walls,
fight blocking your progress, you don't have to. Now, I'm not telling you this is an easy game.
Sometimes 3
options. I think that's the way to go in my book pretty much every time. As usual with these games, if you progress through the stages, they generally get easier and you unlock more healing and more skill mastery. And I mean, the stages are usually pretty easy. The bosses remain the real challenge. Still, one thing I have to give to Neo 3 is that at least so far, the variety of enemies is a really big improvement over past entries. The most disappointing thing about the series is they tend to run out of new enemies by around the halfway point. Second half of the game has you slogging through it all like old bad guys. Small selection.
One thing I really liked about Elden Ring was that they really made it feel like you're never slogging through the same type of enemy. Like, there's just always a new place and you get new enemies. It just keeps on going and unfolding and unfolding. It's great.
Neo 3 so far seems to have a lot more monsters.
Oh, yeah, I think they might have took inspiration from that.
Fresh. Level design surprised me too. It's easily some of the series' best. These games have never had bad levels, but they can get a little samey after a while. Mostly still the same villages, caves, castles we've come to expect, but the time travel gimmick allows a much greater diversity of locations.
Time travel? What?
Different time
what?
Actually feel different.
That's crazy.
A pretty concerted.
I know nothing about this.
Location feel unique and distinct, and it's really hard not to appreciate that because it goes a long way. When it comes to evoking feelings of mystery and discovery, it's nothing like Elden Ring. But that's not what they're going for here. It's a satisfying loop. Finding a chest or uncovering a hidden Kodama, that extends your healing capacity, that kind of thing. Most of the loot is random, but some of the static rewards that you get are still pretty good. Any of the items you use to unlock new samurai or ninja skills are really satisfying. They feel good when you come across them. Oh, and it all looks really good. Like, you've been looking at it this whole time, and I'm sure you've observed. It's not like these are cutting-edge games. Nioh 3 is not the bleeding edge of technological prowess, but like previous entries, it looks good without being particularly flashy. It's good art design, good level design, everything gels very well. The important thing though is the performance, and in my experience, it has been absolutely excellent. Even on PC, which is how I've primarily been playing it, the Nioh series is the series Koei Tecmo probably puts the most work into. There are other games like Strangers of Paradise, Warlong, and Rise of Ronin can look kind of cheap compared to this game with some ugly texture work, some bad lighting, a little bit of lazy environmental design, but this game is just solid across the board. The open world segments pretty much look great. Like, character models look great. That's standard at this point for the series. The character creator also gives you a ton of options. Not quite as robust as Code Vein 2's, but very few character creators are that robust. If you're hoping they'd finally attempt to tell a story that makes sense, that is probably going to lead to disappointment, but I mean, I wasn't. The story's complete nonsense. It's impossible to follow if you're not already at least passively familiar with Japanese history. Like I said, it's more of a bonus for people who already know it, rather than something that's going to help you learn, because, I mean, it's not...
One thing is that I have a hard time remembering Japanese history. I'll admit it. I have a vague understanding of how it goes, and I do think if I played this game, I'd probably get the gist of what's going on, I think. But I don't know. I guess I'd have to find out and play.
In terms of narrative, like, it's crazy. And then you throw in time travel. I mean, it makes the story very disjointed and completely incoherent, but it doesn't matter. Like, the plot is kind of, it's there to have the aesthetic of having a plot. Like, I'm glad it's there. I don't need to understand it. It serves a function and it serves it well. I don't ever feel like the game needs to be better in that area. And also, ultimately, another evil yokai is causing trouble and you have to stop him. Like, it's got the depth of a Legend of Zelda story, except for there's a lot more characters and cutscenes, and they try to act like it's not that. I mean, I don't want to call a Zelda story shallow, but, like, it's certainly not deep. A Zelda story is economical. This is, I mean, it has the same amount of story, but it has a lot more narrative. Does that make sense? Doesn't matter. I'm only describing it because I'm trying to tell you as much as I can about the game. It is not something that interferes with my enjoyment of it, nor is it something that I really honestly care a lot about. This is, I mean, up till the
literally in Dark Souls, I have no clue what's going on, like, at all. I know I'm, like, a dead guy who's, like, killing people and taking their souls, and that's about it. I'm killing, like, Lords of Cinder and lighting bonfires. I really have no clue. So to me, that, like, the story is what it is. It could, I imagine, as long as it doesn't drone on too long, it can really only add, I feel like.
It's a Nioh game. It's a better Nioh game, but it's very much a Nioh game. The incoherent story. You might love or hate the random loot. You might like the end game where the loot matters. You might not. I'm not going to tell you the loot gets interesting during the main game. I have not seen it get interesting during the main game. So if you hate that system, the loot system, I mean, there's nothing here to change your mind. The variety of weapons, though, is fantastic. There's so many ways to build a character that are satisfying. Mechanically, the series has just never been better. The level design, again, some of the series' best as well. Boss fights are excellent across the board. There's the usual few that aren't that great, or at least go by quickly. And the ones that are great are intense, thrilling, or satisfying when you finally beat them. While there are no difficulty options, you have more options than ever to make things as difficult or relatively easy as you want, which makes this probably the most approachable Nioh game so far. It's tough, and mechanically it's pretty complex, but as long as you're willing to engage with it, no challenge is insurmountable. Nioh 3 is a big step up for the series. It makes a lot of major changes to the formula, and it doesn't lose the series identity. It's a big step up for the series. Maybe for some, it's maybe a not big enough deviation from the norm. The loot system is, like I said, it's exactly the same as the others, and that's going to be a problem for people who absolutely hate it. But everything else about this game, for me, is a really big confident step forward for the franchise and Team Ninja alike. What do you think, though? Leave us a comment. Let us know. If you like this video, click like.
I guess we'll have to find out. Let's check it out. Okay, yeah, that was cool. Now that that's done, I have one more video. Now, that was a serious review. Here we have more of a joking. I actually don't know if this is a review or if this is him playing around. This is Donkey's Neo 3 Circus of Grandmas and Kittens. It's gonna be good.
I played Dark Souls 3. I played Code Vein 2. I played.
I'm playing Dark Souls 3. Oh my gosh.
Path of Neo. I'm ready for this game.
Dang.
I'm definitely gonna be a woman ninja with a sword type shogun. Let me hit right trigger to switch to ninja style. Here we go. You can be a grandma. I didn't even need to play Neo.
He knew what he wanted.
Storylines right here. Boom. Look at that.
Oh, Nobunaga. Okay.
Let's go over some of the ninja techniques.
What was that? Ninja. What was that? Grandma got in. Dial shift.
Mm.
Reverse. Oh. Thanks to tutorial.
You need not journey alone. I will come with you.
Thank you, Garfield.
I'll create a barrier. Kunimatsu. Wait, is that?
I'll create a barrier.
Ow.
I'll create a barrier.
I'll create a barrier with my plunging attack. Plunging strike.
What kind of plunging attack is that?
Plunging attack is longer, but much better than this one. Neo 3, actually.
Ninja.
Oh my god, it chopped his head off.
A single arrow to the head will kill most anything.
Really? Oh, wait. An arrow to the head will kill nearly anyone. Oh, you don't stand a chance.
It sounds like he's having fun.
Throwing stone.
This is a good sign.
I missed. An arrow to the head will kill this entire beast in one hit. Nope. Oh.
Almost anything.
Please level 15, 16 to fight that guy. Is this like a big open world, Neo? Oh, my bad. Neo 3 is an open field game, not open world. Elden Ring is open world. Sonic Frontiers, open zone, open well. Starfield, not open field though, open world. Oh yeah, this is so open. Oh no. Wait a minute. What? Who is that?
Ah, that would be a scampus.
Give me that Scrampus. Come over here. I gotta get that guy. Scrampus, why? Oh my god, that's a werehog. What? Just what? Who did that? Ooh, big head Fred. Without his head, he's powerless. Who killed me last time? Oh, it was you. It was you who did that. Oh, he's laughing at me. I'm getting him. Come on, blue man. Get in there. He died. I see you in there.
What kind of edit?
It's not secret at all. I can see your giant head in there. You're the least secret guy ever. How did he still? How big is this game?
That is such a Souls-like moment. You see the hidden enemy, you're like, what are you doing over there? You go, he hits you immediately.
For the way that I play Neo, foolish demon, you cannot slay me with the power of water. I picked the blue Pokemon at the start of the game. This is gonna be like
Another Souls-like moment.
You can't hit me from there. Oh yeah, you can. The term enemy base is used to refer to any collection of enemies holding a point. Look at that bridge. What is that? Some kind of enemy base? What are you, like an enemy base or something? What's the deal with all these crystals? What is this? Some kind of enemy base?
So the gate is closed.
Why is the gate closed? There an enemy base behind there? Chijiko. They love to get shot. Is this little green baby Chijiko an ally or an enemy full of bases? I don't know why this guy has such a good song. He's not very strong. Oh, I knocked that off. 100 item monster. Only in Neo 3.0 do you get more longbows than arrows to actually shoot out of them. Oh my god. To hit a B, you have to go in the B stance. Give me that cat. Take this. Walk into this. Shoop, 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 shoop. Who did that? Who did that? I'm over here going shoom shoom. Where are my rocks? Wait, let me get mine out. 1 sec. Wait. No. Shut it. Shut. Wait up. I'm getting mine. You wanna play that? Yeah. No, I got that too. Oh yeah? Yeah? How you like that? Oh yeah?
Dodge, donkey, come on! He's just proving a point, I guess.
To my business. Shoop, 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 shoop. Maybe this will get him. Shoop, 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 shoop. Knocked out the whole. Hello? Oh, this is like a secret boss. No. I got the good strategy here. No.
Ah, boss cheese.
What are you trying to get? No.
Surely you can't just do that the whole time, right?
Formidable enemy defeated. He was truly formidable.
Now show me the rest of the footage.
Super Chip Flake U, if you guys have played that.
Oh, I love Super Chip Flake U.
Of course, the last time I faced him, I didn't have this awesome move. Oh my god, cannot face me? No. I beat like some bosses in Neo 2. I'll shoot him in the head. Watch this. Wait. I'll wait. Oh, nah. Get him out of there. Did he really try to swing at me after he died? Scrampus chase. I must get the powers of the Scrampus. Where you going? Caught you, Scrampus. I feel like some people who watch this channel don't even realize I have a level 11 Scrampus core unlocked. He's stuck on that. Now's my chance. That was pretty bad that I missed, but I still got him. What did I just do to that table? That is the same company who makes the tables in Code Vein 2. Charge! Grab my charge! I'm getting pretty good at this. No! Go ahead, shoot.
Saying you're good at the game and then dying? I would never do that.
Shoot the arrow. Go ahead. Alright, don't. Overall, I would say this game is much less evil than Neo 1 and 2. Mostly because you're not listening to like evil Satan music the entire game. Neo 1, like every level, the music was like... Come on, Bubble Frog. Come on, Bubble Crab. Oh, get him.
They made the game more epic and less creepy. Bit of a Dark Souls vs. Elden Ring kind of vibe.
Should play that music when you're chasing the Scrampus cat. You can make that jump. Come on, you can make that jump. Jump right up back. That is a big Smeagol. Oh my god. Ow.
Ugh.
Smeagol. Oh god, he's waking up. He's waking up. Come on, boy. No. I'm whooping him. Don't eat me, Smeagol. I got farther in your game than anybody else. There. I broke his foot. Take that, you big Smeagol. That's all he had? He only had 3 items? I am a grandma, and it's time for a kitty's play.
Sometimes it's not about the items, it's about the experience.
The entire forest in 3 seconds. This guy. Wait. I'm petting a guy. Don't kill me. All right, I'm done. Hey, kill me. Oh, that's a cool move here. For like a beginner, for somebody just starting off, like that just became a ninja yesterday, that's pretty, like, you're doing pretty cool stuff here. Of course, when you start getting into kind of the more advanced techniques, you start doing stuff like this. You know? And that's kind of some of the more high-end techniques. Listen, I'm not aiming for you. I'm aiming for this.
I mean, transformation jutsu, that's pretty high end.
I'm going for this guy. That's what I said. See, now this guy's good. Oh, not this crap from Neo 1. Take like 700 hours to beat this stupid thing. Come on, do it. Oh, no, it didn't work. Cats. Come on, cats. Get her, cats. Get her. Hit her. Cat kill. Yes.
More young men.
No. You need more cats. That's where I won. Now that I'm winning so much, I love the Neo franchise. I'm gonna go back and beat Neo 1 now. Or I'm just never gonna play another game by this studio ever again. I'll play a little bit more. Attack. Attack my army of kids. Yeah. Get them out of there. Yeah. Oh, is that Tornado Tony still? After all this time? Hey, Tone. I got the SpaghettiOs like you told me to do. For this sneak attack, I'm gonna jump up, jump over the head, slice her head off in the air. Check this out.
Over here.
You're lucky. You're lucky you got this ladder here. Where'd you come from? Wait, I need ninja mode for this.
Look sharp.
Cats. Get them.
Time to get serious.
Okay, no more being funny, you guys.
Well, how about that?
Activating ninja mode. I'm a super sneaky ninja. Here I go. How could he have ever known? A ninja turtle. Hey, get back here. Get over here. Hey. Oh my God. It's gonna kill me. Whatever move he was doing there, I gotta get there for me. That is dumb. That is dumb. All right. You know they used to call me Spinneroni Tony because I would spin around all day like this with a big piece of bologna. Wee. Come here, get some. Come get me. Come on, come and get me. They call me Spinneroni Tony. Can you get me? Can you beat Spinneroni Tony at his own game? Nope. A ninja. There's no way a ninja would fall for this move. Grandma. No more now. Stop running so fast. I thought ogres were only in Code Vein too. Stop throwing the dumb rocks. What even is that? What did even kill me? No more dumb stuff, dumb game. Stop throwing that rock. The trick is to bait out this guy. Stop that. The trick is to never play any of these games.
It isn't enough.
I still require 19 more sunstones to unlock Sunstone Neck.
Much to learn.
I've learned this.
My lord. Forgive me.
Oh, what was that? That was a nice move. Ta-da. 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 Let's go. Ta-da. Ta-da. Come on. Ta-da. Ta-da. Here we go. Ta-da. Ta-da. Here we go. Ta-da. Ta-da. Walk into the move. Ta-da. Ta-da. Will he walk into it? Yep.
Such strength.
Formidable enemy defeated. Now That's a formidable enemy. Now, what is this guy gonna do if I summon him here? How's he gonna fight me? Oh my god, okay. Almost died twice there. Good battle, that was a good battle.
Incredible. More deal. Alright. Cool, well, you know what? I think I am warmed up and looking forward to this game. Let's see how it's doing on Steam. Let's see how it's doing on Steam. It looks like it's doing pretty good. Alright, as in, it looks like it's done. You know what? That was kind of the point. The point there was that I distract you with videos, and then in the meantime, the game downloads. And now that it's done, it's time to play it. Oh, what the heck? I accidentally went big picture mode. That's my bad. Can I say something controversial? I was looking forward to playing Neo. And then I saw all those videos on it. And now I'm like, it seems okay. Low key though, Dark Souls 3 seems like it mogs easily. The streets were saying this Neo game is one of the better Souls-likes to come out in recent years. You know, perhaps one of the best ones. And I'm wondering how true that is now. Definitely wondering how true that is. You know, can I be honest? I'm gonna be honest again. I think we might be cool just playing Dark Souls 3 if this doesn't work. Me personally. But I wanted to see, okay, is this game really, is it that good? You know, because people like it, apparently. So we're going to load it up, and we're going to see what's up with Neo 3. Now, in terms of Dark Souls 3, I've been having a lot of fun. And, you know, honestly, they toned down the difficulty depending on the Souls-like game, and I have a feeling that Neo 3 is one of those Souls-like games that isn't actually that difficult. Excuse me. Just looking at the gameplay so far. I think the bosses seem like they could be tough, though. For sure. But yeah, the everyday enemies, they kind of seemed like scrubs. But yeah, I'm launching the game, and it is kind of taking a second. Like, it's launching and it's loading, but it's not actually showing up. That's how I feel about Neo 3. Okay, well, you know what? Hey, it was a valiant effort, right? Cause like, it's a new game, and I wanted to give it a shot, but I think what we're gonna do is just play Dark Souls today. Yeah, it's okay. I had a cloud error or something. Da 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 da. Shmeep. Okay, Dark Souls time. Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3. Yeah, okay, I'm a little tired. I admit it, but hey, just get me on Dark Souls. I'll wake right back up. It was all that. I'm gonna be so honest. I didn't even really want to watch that second video. I'm noticing is that when you're reacting, sometimes you hit play and you're like, ooh, this is actually kind of boring. And that was one of those videos. Low key, it was 2 videos in a row. If I'm being so entirely honest. And yeah, it's like, dang, I don't know if any games are loading. What's going on? Because now Dark Souls isn't loading either. This is not good. Alright. Let's open up Steam again. And Dark Souls 3. This is launching. Oh, cancel. So my connection alright? Like, what's going on? Okay. Okay. Alright, I had this one other video that I wanted to maybe take a look at today. Let's check it out. So, here's what I'm going to say about this video. It is about a man who liked Japan, lived in Japan for 6 months, and then at some point decided it wasn't for him and moved to China. Yeah, it looks like the Steam cloud is not syncing properly. Which, yeah, I'm definitely not. Oh, man. I'm usually not tired at this time, man. But I don't know. Maybe it was those couple of videos that kind of put me to sleep. Okay. Anyways.
From this video game, which
all right, so we're just gonna watch this video, and we're gonna update the stream info. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I just need something stimulating. Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's see. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have some backup ideas. So I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, so the basic idea for the backups is that we are going to be reacting to Japan YouTube. So let's do it. Let's react to Japan YouTube. This man. Alright. Let me lock in, y'all. Let me lock in. Okay. So this man. I was obsessed with Japan, but I chose China. Let's see what's up.
I spent years obsessed with Japan. I even lived there for 6 months, but now I live in Chongqing, China, and honestly,
Okay, that's kind of
this
a
feels
long
like
time.
home more than Japan ever did. So, just like a lot of you probably watching this, my first, I would say, gateway or exposure.
Yo, this lighting is crazy. Like, can I be honest, dude? I mean, I get that this is probably one of your earlier videos, or maybe this is all that you can work with, but like, this is like a weird, eerie, like ghost story type of vibe, like intimate, weird. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. It's like we're at a campfire and you're like about to tell me something scary that happened to you.
To Japanese culture was through anime or video games. But where I think things really took a turn for me and when I really became obsessed with Japanese culture was around 2009 when I played the video game called The World Ends With You, which took place in Shibuya, Tokyo. And this game really exposed
Shout out
me to
Shibuya.
what you could consider modern, youthful Tokyo culture. And it was just like this whole brand new world to me, and I just became obsessed for years. And really, a lot of it stemmed from the
Understandable.
which is kind of funny to say now, but really, that's
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was pretty much One Piece. So, hey, I get it.
true.
Although I wouldn't
So,
call
I
myself
grew up in a family
obsessed.
Where we didn't really travel all that much, with the exception of 1 or 2 trips to the States when I was a teenager. So because of that, in high school, I made it my goal, a very passionate and very strong desired goal, to travel to Japan as my first real big trip. So finally, in the year of 2017, I had been working for about 3 years at this point. So I had saved up a little bit of money.
Wow.
Finally,
Okay. Well, after college,
traveled to Japan for the first time.
or
and when
I don't know if college was an assumption there or if I wasn't paying attention, but you know what I'm saying.
traveled there, I totally fell in love.
3 years after you
To
started
the
working.
point where I actually went back to school to get my bachelor's degree, so
There
that
you
I could
go.
legally work in Japan, so that I could move there. So now, fast forward to March 2020, and I finally moved to Japan. Not only traveled there, but I actually moved to Japan. I landed a job there as an art director.
Yo, 2020 is a crazy time to end up in Japan because there's got to be no tourists, right? That's like the beginning of
Which
COVID,
was an
dude.
absolute dream at the time, especially considering that a lot of foreigners get jobs there as English teachers. So achieving this, it was really like, it felt like a life-changing thing for me at the time. So I lived in Japan for about 6 months in 2020. And of course, as all of you know, 2020 was during the pandemic. For personal reasons, I had moved back to Toronto. I believe it was at the end of August 2020. So I only had roughly.
Okay. So he kind of moved back. It sounds like due to COVID, although he said personal reasons, but it sounds like it's at least somewhat related.
To gauge what it is like to properly live in Japan.
I would agree. I would 100% agree that 6 months at work as a working person is definitely enough to tell what life is like.
Always to stay in Toronto. Once
Maybe
I
I'm
moved
biased
to
because it's
Toronto
pretty much how long.
in August 20.
By 6 months in, you are past the culture shock. Like, you've had your honeymoon phase, and then some people actually, they have their honeymoon phase for like years, like 1 or 2 years. I don't know. Mine was weeks long, so.
2020. It was kind of just a step back, and I think for me the plan was still to return back to Japan once I have resolved those personal issues that I had. But because of the pandemic, it was kind of just like this
Can't go back
situation of just like, when are the borders going to open? I don't know. So around
Late 2022.
when Japan opened up its borders again for work visas, and then later in the year for tourist visas, that would have been, I guess, a opportunity to return. But I was actually hesitant to return around that time. So at this time,
All right, tell us why.
my freelance career was pretty much doing better than ever. So I thought, maybe I can stay in Toronto for a little bit more, save up some money, and then eventually work my way back to moving to Japan with a substantial amount of savings. But honestly, I was also questioning whether or not it was truly Japan that I wanted to move back to, or if it was simply just the experience of living abroad. I had other options. I had other cultures I've explored and I was interested in, such as South Korea. But at the time, to be honest, I didn't have mainland China on my radar at all, because, in all honesty, it didn't really have the best reputation in the West. But it was also around this time.
Still isn't great,
things
but it's
took
gotten a lot
really
better.
Big turn and change for me. So in 2022, I met my now partner and girlfriend Lulu, which a lot of you know. And she is from Chongqing, China, which you can see right behind me here. And she showed me a side.
It's a good view.
Let's say a variety of sides of China that I honestly just did not know existed. Up until meeting Lulu, I was honestly ignorant, for the lack of a better term, or to be honest, maybe that's the best term. I was ignorant, and she really opened up this world that I just did not know existed. I had no idea how culturally diverse China was. She'd tell me interesting stories about China. We'd watch Chinese travel videos together on YouTube. She introduced me to real Sichuan food for the first time. I also met her friends from mainland China, and they were super nice and super welcoming. It was also around this time when I started to listen to Chinese music for the first time. I really like metal music, and I discovered a whole world of metal music I didn't even know existed. And just overall started to really research, Chinese culture, Chinese art, Chinese history, all of the above. And truly, I owe that to Lulu for just opening up the floodgates for me and challenging me on my ignorance.
Now let's hear the comparisons. All right, we've heard your story. We heard how you got there and how you got interested. Let's hear how your experiences compare.
For a moment, 2017 is actually the first.
Nope,
time
not yet.
I went to this
True.
mall called Pacific Mall. It's in a city right next to Toronto called Markham, and it's a Chinese mall. And this was the first time where I was like, okay, there's like this hidden world that I don't really know about that's different from this Americanized Chinese food that I grew up with. It was this deeper Chinese world that I was exposed to. It's the first time I tried Xi'an Rojiamo, for an example, or Xi'an cold noodles. And something there really clicked with me. It really vibed with me, and it was probably the first time I actually questioned my obsession with Japanese culture and whether or not, Japan is the place that I actually want to move to.
The food? That one food was it? What? Wait, huh?
I still brushed that off, and I ended up moving to Japan regardless.
Can you explain? Can you go further?
Now, let's
What do you
forward to
mean?
2022. Lulu and I were sitting on my couch, and we're watching travel videos. And then...
And just because you're interested in one country doesn't mean you can't be interested in another. Like, you have a tasty dish from one country. Cool. Have interest, but what do you tell you? How does that compare? Like, how does that mean that you're now questioning your interest in Japan because you tried another culture's food? How does that make any sense?
And Lulu pointed this out as her home city, which she had mentioned before. And so I click on this, and this was the moment where I was like, holy shit. I could not believe what I was seeing. This massive, colorful, and vibrant modern cityscape. Absolute massive city. And I was like, holy crap, we've been lied to our whole entire lives type of moment. I had no idea a city like this existed outside of Tokyo, Shanghai, or Beijing. And when I was told that there are many other cities like this in China, I was like, I don't know anything. I absolutely do not know anything. It was...
Okay, I'm not going to lie. The cities in China seem pretty impressive. Based off of what I've seen online and the stuff that I've seen, I feel like it's only really popped up the past, 1, 2, maybe 3 years. For me personally. So I kind of understand where he's getting at with this.
Honestly, this complete shedding of ignorance. And it was truly the pivotal moment. I can still remember it to this day, where I truly felt like, wow, the world is much bigger than I thought it was. And it was from here where I was really challenged on, things or conceptions that I had in the past. For an example, there's certain things that I thought were originally Japanese, and Lulu would challenge me and show me, in fact, no, these things are actually from China. Example is I don't know, like matcha or mochi. Or even the kimono, things like that. Over the years, she just continuously challenged me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with any of that because I don't really know the origin. I only know ramen is from China. That's the only thing I know.
And I said
I'm gonna stay out of that.
She really opened up the floodgates for me on this.
I'm sure it's very contentious between the two of who owns what. But
I feel like I can truly owe it to Lulu for abolishing my ignorance. And I just really hope that other people can have these types of holy shit moments like I had and just a total humiliated moment of I'm wrong. And from this point onwards, it was really continuous moments like this that made me realize that my connection that I'm building with China is much deeper than what I had with Japan, and that the relationship I had with Japan was actually much more surface level than I had originally thought. My obsession with Japan was honestly based more on novelty, on it being different, you could say. But my connection with China was feeling much deeper. It was feeling more authentic, and in a sense, it felt like it was being more true to myself, because of the way that I just vibed with it. It's almost hard to put into words, but that's really how I felt and how I still feel. And because of all this, Japan was never gonna be home like the way I thought it was gonna be growing up. You know, I really feel like over time, I just really got along with Chinese people more. I really got this friendly vibe from them, these deeper connections with them that I was honestly lacking from the short amount of time that I lived in Japan. I mean, to be honest, 6 months isn't actually all that short. That's still half a year. And during...
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of, making friends and connecting with people, I don't know. What I will say is that in terms of lifestyle and getting used to the culture and getting used to life there, see, six months is quite a while. But I do feel like in terms of figuring out like whether you can have connections or like really get to know people, I don't know if 6 months is like long enough to make any true connection. It can be like you can have instant friendships, but I do think like planting those seeds and then seeing them grow and all that stuff can take a lot longer than that.
Time, I had a very hard time
like building a community around you, all that
and
stuff.
Some might say it's because of the language barrier, but living in China with the language barrier, I'm embarrassed to say my Chinese still isn't that great. But even with the language barrier here, I still have a much easier time of making legitimate friends, not just surface level friendships. And what I'm about...
Man, I don't mean to point out the obvious, but I feel like the number one difference between what happened here is that he had an in on the Chinese culture. He had someone to explain it and show him things, show him around, introduce him to people. Like, he has someone to help him with the language. It's like, that kind of thing really matters. Like, no crap that you're gonna interface with the culture at a deeper level, like when you have that. I mean, with all due respect to this guy. So I don't know. I don't know if it's fair to say that the comparisons are equal. I do think like you don't have to take away your connection or your like for Japan or whatever just because you have this other thing or this other interest. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I feel like it's that sort of thing where two things can be true. It doesn't have to be mutually exclusive. You can have interests in various different cultures. Like it doesn't have to be just one or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't like how this guy's framing this.
Experience for everybody, but from my own experience, when I tried to make friends in Japan, it really felt, as I said, surface level. It felt like a lot of the times people just wanted to have a foreign friend. Or somebody to be acquainted with that they can practice English with. But in China, the friendships that I'm making, they just feel much more deeper and authentic. And this is still despite the language barrier, which I'm working on. I also feel like I was in denial.
I don't know. I feel like with Japanese culture, the whole culture kind of revolves around groups, right? And whether you're in or out of the group. And I do think if you aren't finding any spaces where like you're on the in group or you're like part of the group, then yeah, you're not going to really feel like you're connected. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the places where I did get, inside a group, that's where you start to feel, I don't know, those connections. And that's where they start to form. Whereas like when you don't have that, then yeah, it's going to be harder. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a cultural thing.
Japanese food over the years, and this was even going all the way back to 2017 when I first went
okay yeah see this now I just completely disagree, but go on.
Mall. I would always claim that Japanese food was my favorite food, but I think deep down I felt like I always preferred the flavor of Chinese food.
What is he even talking about? What? It's just food. It's not that deep. Like what is it?
When Liu introduced me to the variety, food that exists within China. Not just Sichuan food, but food all around the country. I was just completely blown away, and I was like, I can't lie to myself anymore. Chinese food is my absolute favorite. There's just so much flavor packed in.
You know, I'm glad he likes it. I'm glad he likes the food there, because, you know, if you're going to be living somewhere, you better like the food, man.
So much variety. And, you know, this is not just with food, but in general, where Japan is minimalist, I find China can be quite maximalist, which in a lot of ways, I just vibe with that so much more. I also find myself being much more interested in Chinese history, Chinese legends, Chinese spiritualism, art, a lot more than I did when I had my obsession with Japan. I feel like with China, I really want to explore these things a little bit more, versus with Japan, I just had more of, I guess, a fun time enjoying the novelty of everything, but I didn't care as much to go deep into these other things such as history and spiritualism and so on. So long story short, I guess you could just say my relationship with China just feels much more mature. It's less based off of obsession and fantasy, and
Yeah, I think that might be a good thing. And for him, that might be
novelty.
probably fair to say. That's
Just
cool.
A much more deeper and mature relationship. So finally, in 2024, when I decided to quit my career and make the decision to move back abroad, it was China that was my choice and not Japan. Before moving to China in 2024, I traveled for about 1 month in April of 2024. A lot of you might have seen the videos from that here on my YouTube channel, but it was really that trip that solidified that decision for me. Japan will always have a special place in my heart. It's still a place that I love to visit. I went there twice last year. But China is really the place where I want to build my life. As an introvert, Japan allowed me to have a lot of fun, very comfortably, but China pushes my boundaries, and to be honest, that's exactly what I need in my early 30s. So yeah, this is home now.
Yeah, cool. Hey, you know what? Good for him. I'm glad he's living somewhere he likes. I'm glad he's living somewhere he likes. And as a matter of fact, look at me. I'm in America. I'm not in Japan. So, I mean, what does that say? All right? I don't know. You don't have to read into it too much, but... All right, cool. I mean, that was fun. You know, I definitely... at the end of the day, though, this is just one guy's opinion. And I really just want to play Dark Souls 3. That's really what I want to do. That's what I've been wanting to do. How can I possibly make this work? Let me see this. Because obviously I want to play the game. Time to play the game. Real ones know. Okay, I'm closing the stream. No. I'm closing Steam in Task Manager, and I'm thinking that will help out here. Just, yep. Closing tasks. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, what? Wait, that's fine. Dude, I just discovered something in Task Manager that's going to change my life going forward. But for now, time to play the game. I'm going to open Steam again, and hopefully Dark Souls 3 will actually load. I like Dark Souls. I like Dark Souls. It's a fun game. Yo, it's a fun game. Alright. Now that we are on Steam, I will click play, and it's launching, synchronizing, launching executable. Let's go! We up! That means it's time for Dark Souls. Yes. Yes. Okay, so we're on Dark Souls. On Steam, on Twitch. And on YouTube, which means we're gonna have a good. We're gonna have a. No, get off my screen, bro. Oh my gosh, all these people. I don't care. I don't want your bots. I don't want botted views, bro. I'm good on that, man. Frick. All right. I wish they'd just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Alright, here we go. What I want to do is play Dark Souls. Oh, wait. I can just walk through here now. Please bear witness to my resolve. Oh, is this another door that I haven't opened yet? What's going on? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, this looks intense. There's something here. There's gotta be something. Boss? Boss time. Wait! How dare you? How dare you? Is there... I'm just looking for anywhere else to go in this area because I don't want to just jump down and not be able to get back up. Okay. Let's jump down. And now I can't get back up, but that's okay. Oh, this is here. I see. Oh, I could have dodged that. Okay, so why do I want to... Can I... Dodge and then cut him up. Get out of my stinking face. You don't deserve this? Doesn't open it? Okay. That's kind of rude to say. I feel like I do deserve it. Unless it's bad, in which case, maybe I don't. Rusted coin. Oh, thank you. Thank you, man. See, sometimes the messages are friendly and helpful. Okay, so I want to somehow find the way through that door. To the other side. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but... We'll find it. Honestly, bro, I'm just gonna run through. Yeah, you're cut. Yep, weave. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Ease. Okay. No, I know they just, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I died. Okay, that was a very cruel situation. Why did I, so my question is, why would I ever want to go that way or be there? Yeah, I don't ever want to go that way again. Okay. Ooh, what the heck is that? Yep, sorry I got to jump on him. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, try fire? Nah, I'd rather try swinging at the wall. Swing at this wall. Why am I here? Just to suffer? Try fire. What? Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. What's going on? It'll happen to you too. Could this be you? in short visions. Okay, what? Why are you being so creepy, bro? You don't have to be so creepy, man. Oh my gosh. Okay. What's this? Is this the church? The people saying that I'm gonna die is giving me anxiety. I don't want to die. Where the heck am I? Okay, what do you have to say, buddy? Treasure. True. I love when they just say things that are true, man. It's like, man, you're right, dude. Thanks for putting that there. Friend ahead? I love friend ahead. Why is there a death? Maybe this way. Friend ahead this way. This place. Okay. That doesn't seem like a friend. Oh. Man, you look like Resident Evil Ouroboros, bro. Yeah, it's a bang out. Okay, how about this? Is this friend? Torch ahead. Time for fire. Why does everyone keep saying time for fire? Is there a torch that I can use? I don't see a torch. Yeah, I don't know. Time for... Oh my gosh. So I guess when you get hit by that, you just bleed over time. Oh, there are more of them too. So I just can't get hit then? Okay. I know someone the other day said you might as well get hit by light hits. Okay, well that sucked. 1, 2, 3, swing, swing, 2, 3, swing. Okay, surely there's got to be a key item or a boss somewhere around here. We'll find it. I know we will. Come on! Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's this? Come here! Come here! Us! Us! Well? Twinkling Titanite. Oh my gosh. And I'm back over here. And nothing's changed. Wow, that was so fun and so useful for me to do. And these guys saying I'll die. That's nice. Memento Mori. You got a torch? Rosenfurt? I looked. I don't think I have a torch. That is in fact what people were saying at multiple points. But no, I don't think I have a torch. I don't think I know how to get a torch either. Yeah. Yes. I don't know. This whole torch thing is new to me. They keep saying I need one, but I don't know where to get one. But I don't suppose that's the answer, huh? Okay, well that's good to know. I've uncovered this whole area. I don't think it's useful to go another round. You don't need a torch. You can do it without one. Oh, okay. I see. Well, I think over here it was one of the people on the that left a message said, "Torch, torch ahead, time for fire." Now, I don't. They might be talking about if you came from up there, it's just useful to defeat these enemies. Is what it sounds like. Yeah. That's my guess. It's useful for the worm creatures. Yeah, it looks like... Okay, I guess I'll go this way. Let's just go. Yeah, and this is just where I was. Alright. Noted. Noted. Information downloaded. Well, I guess I just go back. Well, I'll use a... Get back to the bonfire. Might as well. Might as well. It's like they said, vigor is only useful if you get hit. I see. I see. Don't get hit. Really, you don't need any stats or any boosts. Okay, this thing's back. I already killed him. Now, I haven't fully explored this area, so this could be interesting. Yeah, like over here. Maybe there's something. Like, is that something? A lever? Let's pull lever. Okay, did I just block myself in? Is it a boss battle? What's going on? What the? What's that? Okay. Can I just get through it? What? Okay, my immediate first idea, which I feel like doesn't even make proper sense, is to get that guy's attention and then hit him through the bottom part. Let's see. Second idea, maybe I can go up there and walk across. That sounds actually more logical. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh, there's more of them. No! No! Oh my gosh, not the group fight! No! No, bro, no. It's not fair. Come here, you're the one. You go down. Alright. Now it's your turn. Come on. Oh, yeah, you have that, but I'm just gonna swing. Yeah. Yeah, you're done. Alright. He doesn't seem like he's having a good time. It'd be like that. Alright, so now I can go up there somehow. Oh, what the heck? What the heck was that? What? There's puking now. I don't think they were always puking. Alright. I guess it's this way. But I think I can get up there somehow and then cross. What are you doing, man? Oh, you just suddenly have a weapon? That's real convenient, huh? Okay. How do I go up? One must go down to go up. Sometimes it'd be like that. Okay, and then I think, yeah, this should send me. Okay, I should be able to get across from here, I think. And there are a couple enemies up here, I believe. No. Oh, no, 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 no. I gotta get up there, probably. Which is this way. Then I can just defeat a couple enemies up here. No problem, and no big deal. It's no big deal. Ah, shouldn't have used all my stamina there. Alright, there we go. Sometimes you just gotta swing, and you just keep swinging. Okay, it's not up here. Oh, that's good enough. Okay, well, this is where I thought... Where is that? It's over there. How do I get over... Oh, okay, it's just the other side. Noted. Here we go. Wait, I forgot his... That's a set... No! That's the second time I forgot that was a ladder and not stairs, man. Frick! Frick! Why I keep running there thinking it's stairs, but it's a ladder, dude. Frick. Wait, hold on. Is this the better way to that area? Hold on. I think it's actually more efficient, perhaps. Perhaps I can find a way up there through this. Although I don't think I can actually go left once I go up here. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So it's on this side, yeah, and then but I can't go left. So now, so that was not the right choice. Okay, noted. All right. Have I been down here? This doesn't seem right. Oh, you? Okay, well, I definitely haven't been down here. Yep. Oh. Okay. Dang, a bat! I wasn't even expecting a backstab there, but glad I got it. Now you're done. Deep gem. That's it? Okay, hey, sometimes that's it. And you just gotta keep it pushing. Can't be sad or disappointed that it's a dead end. What? Oh. Yeah, I guess I'll lose like half my health here, huh? Can I spam? Like, oh, okay, it's not half. Let me get out the... Okay, well, it blocks the way. Then it's just gonna randomly attack me. Well, it's not random, is it? But... Not dead yet? There we go. Okay. Praise the chance. Still don't know what that means. So... Okay. I think it is time for running. Sometimes it's time for fighting. This is time for running. Get back, you foul fiend. Back, I say. Okay. How do I get to the other area? I don't know if this is... Yeah, definitely not that way. Okay. I've been up here. I've explored here. We gotta get up there somehow, I think. It definitely looks attainable. It looks reachable. Okay, this guy right here, I see stairs behind him. So I'm wondering if I can go around him. Because he's definitely gonna get up. Yeah, he's definitely gonna get up. Can I dodge this? Can I dodge this? Oh, what the? Woo! That hurt. Oh, the little sludge monsters are trying to kill me too. Oh, then they're just everywhere. There we go. Second time's a charm. Oh, there's more. Get off of me. Get off! Get off! Oh my gosh, that was intense, and there's just immediately more enemies. Okay. Gotta remember, this is Dark Souls, man. This is... Okay, thought I attract their attention, and then I fight them down in the other area. Second thought, I run. Okay. Thank you for making it easy on me. Cause listen, I know myself, and I know that if these two turn on me, I don't think I'm taking them both down. Now, what if I just went this way? Just said, don't mind me, coming through. Then maybe they'll pay me no mind. Thank you. Okay. And then I can go here. And this looks like it. Okay. This leads somewhere important, I can tell. Actually, you never know. This could be nothing. And nothing burger. A door! I like doors. Please be the door to the outside. That would be so awesome. Oh yes, it's that one. Let's go! Perfect! That's what I like to see, y'all. That's what I like to see. Because now I can get back here easily. And that did nothing. What did it do? Wait, what did it actually do? I can't walk across it? Oh, hey, what is Sigland? What's your name?
Well, you look reasonably sane.
Yeah, same to you.
I am a knight of Katarina.
Okay, oh, Knight of Katarina, not Sigland.
This cathedral's store of treasure. It's right over there, across that narrow part. Treasure. Always so close, yet so far.
So, just across there?
Quite a pickle.
Treasure?
Indeed.
I like treasure. If only you had someone to go get the treasure for you. Oddball ad. True. If only I had but liar. So he's lying. He wants me to take out some sort of enemy. Could this be a hidden path? I don't believe you. Huh, I wonder how this person died. Oh, dang, they died this way? They just jumped off, huh? Oh, you fool. They got my attention, though. Oh! Boss time.
Shame on you, you greedy guts.
I thought you were my friend.
Thought you could outwit an onion.
He's my brother?
Well, say hello to the nice giant. He adores visitors.
I just got sent down here. I was already here. Dang, that guy's a jerk. Okay. Okay, so what you're saying is I'm just back to where I was. The thing is, I don't even have to actually talk to... I don't have to face him at all. I can just go back the other way. I might as well. Might as well just go. If he kills me, if I die, I die. I've done this once, I'll do it again. Dodge. Dodge. Yes. You fool. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm the fool. I'm the fool. Drink. Drink! Roll! Roll! I am now out of the way. Oh, now you fool. I'm actually scrapping with bro. This is the one time in Dark Souls I'm not going easy on this character I found. We're scrapping. We actually have beef. Bro, we actually have beef. I'm about to come back around and he's about like, what? Watch. Nah, we got beef, bro. There was no reason for you to do me like that, bro. It's none. And now I'm back, and now this is just an awkward. This is awkward, bro. This is why you don't backstab people. Cause you know what? They just come back, and then it's like, well, now what? Oh. True. Well, this is awkward. This is actually somehow doubly awkward. He just left. Yeah, you know what? Him staying around is probably a good decision on his part, because he was definitely going to be slain. But how did I lift that up anyways? I actually kind of forgot. Oh, yeah, it was a lever. Oh, I forgot the lever. I got to press the lever. All right, let's go do the lever. And let's go through the gauntlet again. If I die, I die. Like I say. If I die, I die. I'm just running through y'all. Oh, you. Yeah, I just can't be bothered, man. I can't be bothered. Oh, you fool. You buffoon, you slow. Oh, you slow buffoon. Haha. You can no longer chase me, for I'm too fast. Try me. That's what I thought. Oh my gosh. Wait. Okay. Oh my gosh. Where is the friggin' lever? Where was that lever? Where was the lever? Bro, I thought that guy was Sigland. Sigland's a G, man. Sigland would never do me like that. Sigland would never do that to me. Okay. Well. I need to find that lever again because, you know... I mean, do I really need to find the lever? I don't actually know if it's important. Oh my gosh. Die. Now. Perhaps the lever was this way. Ah, yes, this lever. And so now, once I raise it once again, I have a good feeling about this. Now, let me just cross this giant's path one last time. I know, it's just kind of fun. I like to push my luck. Like, I was just spamming roll. That wasn't even skill. That was pure luck. Okay, ooh. I can get up there somehow? Nah, Sigland. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Wow, I guess I really just lost. He just... I don't even know if outsmarted me is the right word, but... He lied, and then bad things happened. And so, yeah, I'm back here, but what use is being here? Oddball head. So how do I get across? Could this be a hidden path? No. Now I know why they put that there, because of they were taking advantage of my psychology. It said, oh, you're desperate for a way to get over there? Maybe a hidden path? Maybe a hidden path? Alright, well, now I just have no clue what the heck I'm supposed to do. I guess I'll just wait. I'll just wait. Here's what I'll do. I'll sit here and I'll wait. Whoa, oh, he hit me. He hit me that time. Dang. Just gonna heal. Now that I can get into this door. Oh. You don't deserve this? I don't even know what that means still. I don't deserve to be done dirty by Sigland, perhaps. I don't know. I'm just desperate for something to do in this game, because right now I feel like I've tried everything and I just don't... I feel like I've explored every piece of this map, even though I know I haven't. But it feels like I have. Like, I don't know. Surely there's like some sort of enemy that gives me the doll or... something. Anything. I don't really know. Oh, this guy. That's right. I'm gonna send that back down just in case. I'm gonna just mow you down because you don't deserve nice things. And you too. And you too. You deserve nothing. Okay, I'm back. What does that mean for me? Not much. Pull the lever. Okay, so if I go down here, then all those enemies are at the altar. So if I go to the altar, then what? Maybe that's something? It's my last guess. Just pick off these enemies one by one. I meant to dodge that. You both are absolute fools. Come here! Die in one hit. In one hit you shall die. Wait, why are so many... Are they spawning? Like what? Oh no. He's half health. Now what I want to do here is I just want to get one of their attention, you know? So we're just going to send that. I'm going to send this to this one and fight them. Obviously they're the strongest, so let's talk about it. Yes. I understand you have a very powerful... Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, then I can heal. Oh, okay, no. Oh my gosh. I can heal. Yep. Ooh. That was bad timing. Ah! Bad timing again. Oh my gosh! Oh, they're... And now the other one's at me. Die! Woo! Alright. Actually, I think I'm just not gonna even awaken the other one. We're just gonna... Yep, take these guys out! Now, we're talking. Ooh, what's over here? It would seem that... What? There's more over here? Could I have just gone around that? Oh no! Oh, I'm fine. Ha! That's funny though. But yeah, you can't go. I noted, you can't go around that way, but you can go down that way. Ooh, this is a boss. Finally, what we've been waiting this whole time for, the boss. Finally. I don't even... Deacons of the Deep. Whoa, hey y'all. How y'all doing? Okay. Something tells me this isn't gonna be easy. I'm gonna guess that the one that's glowing is the one I need to kill. We're just gonna go off that assumption. That was the right assumption. Oh my gosh. Well, next time I'm here, I hate to say next time I'm here, like I'm gonna just, like it's a foregone conclusion. Nah, bro. Nah, man. Nah, I can make a difference. I can change the future. Shout out Shulk. If you're in my way, you will be mowed down. And then I roll. Yeah, Why do I feel like this boss has 2 stages? There's no boss in this game that's this easy. No, it's actually... No, I just know it. There's gonna be some sort of switch up where everything just gets way crazier and harder. Oh, it's here! It's here, right now. Yeah, I was hoping it... That's fine. As long as you stay on the move. Whoa, hey. There we go. Let me get out, get out, get out now! Okay. And now I just stay on the move. Circle the pack like a wolf. Or circle the horde. What does a wolf do? It stalks? It stalks like herds. So I circle the herd. They're like sheep. I'm the wolf. Yeah, if I had more flasks, this would be for sure a one and done. But because I don't actually have that many, nah, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't want you healing. I feel like you're healing. Okay. You know what? You're right. Get out! Get out now! Yeah. That was not that bad. But I think this next time I got it. Because now I know that there's fog and I can just run past everything. It's gonna be easy. Man, where's that onion guy, dude? The Onion Knights, bro. What a lame name. You just go around calling yourself that, bro? Tricking people? Or does it make you feel strong? Does it make you feel powerful? Is that why you do it? I went the wrong frickin' way. Whatever, man. I'll go this way. Also, I'm not flasking, bro. If I die, I die. Okay, only one flat. I mean, hey, I made it that far with 2. Imagine what I can do with 6. Excuse me, coming through, excuse me, coming through, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm good, bro. Try weapon. Oh, really? Oh, thanks for that, kind sir. Alright, now I know to go for the glowing one. Come here, glowing guy. Yeah. Now we don't even have to mess around with... Yep, you. And then, yep. Get out of there. Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah, this is pure efficiency. This is pure efficiency. Yep. You're next. Oh, you didn't die? Okay, don't worry about it. Oh, I'm so... Yeah, these guys are weak. Oh, it's a big one. Hey, big man. Die! Okay, so we got purple head. We got purple head. And y'all look threatening, but y'all can't actually do nothing if I'm on the run. So what's there to be concerned about? Nathan, not a thing. Come here. Oh, wait, they can just explode like that? What? Just keep on circling the herd. I'm a wolf. I see the target. It's injured. It's limping. And then I go. And I swing. That's fine. Dang, they are protecting this one. Now you go. Now you disappear into the void. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're right. That was silly. I walked right towards the fireball. Like. Hello? Okay, the pack is actually doing a great job of defending now. Like, this is great D. Excellent D. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, big man on the case. I'm about to be cursed if I don't do something. Okay, come on. I'm gonna lock onto them. That's the way. Nope, it's not the way. Okay, I see a path. I see a route. Oh, let's go. Wait, they're still alive? Die! Okay. My current estimation, these guys are keeping them alive. Now if they're dead. What? Yep, let's go. Now what's phase 2? Go on. Air of fire destroyed? Oh wow. That was pretty not difficult. Only reason I failed the first time is I had 2 flasks. I show up with 6, and I only have to use 1. Let's light the bonfire. Bonfire! Where's my doll? Are you telling me you don't have it? I'll be quite upset. Alright. Alright. Well, I'm glad we did that, I think. I'm glad. I'm certainly not upset that I just beat that boss, but... What is going on? I feel like I've explored this whole area. Oh man, this game is starting to get a little bit backtracky, bro.
Welcome home, I speak then. Very well, then touch take none.
Yeah, this game is starting to get a little backtracky. I like strength. Which one gives me more stamina? I like stamina because I want more dodges, I want more swings. I feel like it's really helpful. Okay. Deacons of the Deep, wasn't it? Perhaps I go back to the Crystal Sage. But this time I go back into the ruins and try to find a different area. Road of Sacrifices. Oh, I'm glowing. I'm glowing with embers. Hello. Goodbye. Goodbye, you fool. Oh, what? No, bro, no. Get off of me. Get off. Stop it. Okay, so I heard that there was a doll here. I think. And that's what I want to have so that I can progress in the freaking game. I hope that's not too much to ask. Doll. Heretic staff. No. Doll. Right here, doll. No, this is how you enter the ruins. Okay, wait. So this is it? This is the entirety of the ruins? What are you doing, man? Okay. What? Dang, it just hurt. Up against the wall. Okay. Well, I thought I saw some. Yeah, just mess my, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna drink right in your face. What are you gonna do about it? Hit me? You try. Ooh. Maybe it's back here. I just know. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, hi.
Well, this is unexpected. I don't often have visitors. What do you want? This is my study that
doll?
you've happened upon. If you haven't any business, I've reading to get back to. How intriguing.
Wait, I don't actually.
Better not. Sorcery is not for everyone, and should never be forced. You have your own methods. Sorcery need not be one of them. Don't let it bother you. Be on your way then. You're unkindled. Shouldn't you get back to your duty?
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not bothered. I never really wanted to learn sorcery. I was just spamming, hoping that I could find the doll that I'm looking for. Crazy I was here before and I didn't see him over there. I suppose I could see how he might be hard to spot. Whoa, bro. Nah, man. That's not cool. You think you're cool? You are not cool. Alright. Ooh, uh-oh. It's just enemies. And we gotta fight. I'm gonna backstab you. Okay, no. Backstab? Just 3 swings to the face. Scream all you want. You're still dead, buddy. You're still gone. You're still gone. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Who's next? Oh, hey, bud. Hey, hi. You look kind of hurt, man. I'll put you out of your misery. I said I'll put you out of your misery. I said I'll put you out of your misery. Okay, so I guess he is just dead. He's dead. How about this doll? Yes, it is a doll. That's where I entered from previously. Previously on Dark Souls. Ooh, what's in here? Okay, well, I don't suppose the doll might be where I already was. Ooh. 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 Come on, guys. Don't be so rude. Don't be so rude. What about up here? What if something's up? No, nothing. No rolling ahead. I'm rolling, bro. Who's gonna stop me? I honestly don't really know what to do. Can I say that? Is that? Ooh, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, is it already dead? I think it's already dead, y'all. Alright, I'm just gonna assume it's dead. Come here. Oh, it's just one hit. Oh, man. I ain't got no clue where to go in Dark Souls. I need to find the doll. Try plunging attack. Praise the ranged battle. Cowards! I'm not like you. I'm not like you. I play like a real man. Plunging attack! Die! You think you can reach me, you fool! You buffoon! You have no way to do it. And so you are stumped. Simply turn around and I will spare you! Oh, he does not understand the danger he is in. Come here, fool! Die! It is over. There's but only one fool left, and I shall spare them, even though they did not turn around. Oh, it's a bonfire. Okay. Well, would I call today a successful day of Dark Souls? It wasn't unsuccessful. I found a new area, I beat a boss. It was okay. But overall, you know, still a fun sesh. Alright, cool. Now we can wrap it up. We can wrap this stream up. Stream time. Stream wrap up time. Time to wrap up the stream. Okay. Let me get out of the game. Yeah, quit. Dang, I'm level 44. It's kind of crazy to think about. It feels like I'm 44 years old in Dark Souls years. It's middle-aged. Now, that was pretty cool. We reacted to some fun videos today. We got on Dark Souls. Tried to figure out where that daggone doll is that's stopping our progress. Couldn't find it. Found a boss instead. Beat the boss. But, you know what? Even despite all of that, I'm still okay with the how should I say, the progress we've made on this fine day. And so, you gotta cope with it somehow, right? The inability to find one daggone item that's just blocking your run. Maybe that's what's stopping you in life is, you know, you have one thing that you just can't quite figure it out. But you just need to, you know, just turn the key, unlock, and you can go past that wall that's stumping your run. But I digress. And so I will say it. Thank you to whoever may be watching. Thank you if you're watching live or the VOD. Appreciate you. My plan for the night, as per usual, is some editing. You know, probably chill out tax a little bit, and then yeah, probably just hit the hay. You know, it's a good night, good Dark Souls, good reacts. Shout out all the people that dropped in, appreciate y'all. And then I'm going to leave, so thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Peace.